Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Elevate 2 live in Hampton, Connecticut at Devonshire Hall. I am the voice of the generation, Pete Rosado, as always, next to the sexiest Malta Papi ever, Manny Sierra, and once again, proudly joined by the Dick Cavett of professional wrestling, the one and only Mr. Brian Solomon. Gentlemen, we're back in Devonshire Hall. We're back at BST, and what a night we've already started having.
What a night from the pre-show. Now we have this opening contest, Big Boofa versus Big Match Dustin. This one is going to be absolutely insane.
No doubt about it, and I also want to get out of the way after those introductions that I'm pretty sexy myself too. I think that needs to be said.
Oh, listen, I have a face for radio, but you have the face for everything.
And as you said, we saw on our YouTube exclusive pre-show, catch it on the BSC YouTube channel, we saw La Chica Clara Carreras one-on-one against, well, my favorite, Cosmic. And then we also saw a brand new territory championship unveiled as Danos defended the territory championship against Evander James. Danos retaining that territory championship, but you're gonna have to check up YouTube to see that brand new title live and in living color.
And lining himself up for a match next week against Darius Gardner too.
This is very true. Listen, I know that Dustin Waller had a long, illustrious singles career for a very long time, but it is still very odd to see Dustin, for me, in singles action, as I am so used to seeing him and Kylon together as the Miracle Generation, especially in this area running this Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Northeast area.
Listen, we can be honest. The Miracle Generation runs the Northeast. If you want to wrestle a good tag team, that's who you go against. But one-on-one, this is only the second time that Dusty and Boofa have faced off. And Boofa is 1-0 on Big Match Dusty.
Well, let's not forget, I mean, talking about being on his own here, I mean, Dustin Waller has been to the top of the mountain before. So really, I mean, it's just a matter of his remembering what got him there and finding it again.
And you got to think, a win over a guy of the caliber of Big Boofa will go a long way to setting you up on the top of BST Mountain.
And again, Dustin, you know, it's been a long time since Dustin has not been at the top of some mountain, right? BST champion, lost that title to Lucas Chase. What did he do? Turned it around and became one of the most successful tag team wrestlers of the generation with Kylon King and the Miracle Generation. Won multiple tag team titles across multiple companies. And now, having to almost start from the bottom again, it's been a long time since Dustin has been at the basement level anywhere.
So I guess the question here is going to be, is Big Boofa going to be a stepping stone for Waller, or is he going to kind of sabotage that return to the top that he's got to be thinking about?
And you got to think, for Boofa, getting a win against Dustin Waller, regardless of the fact that you've beaten him before, getting a win over Dustin Waller here at BST is going to do a lot to catapult Boofa as well when you think about the gravitas that a man like Dustin Waller has on this roster.
Yeah, a win over a former BST champion, someone as dominant as Dustin Waller, is going to do a lot to boost Boofa up the rankings. Oh, beautiful shoulder tackle by Boofa. And Dustin right back up.
It was not too long ago I had the privilege of sitting in the crowd and watching a match between Dezmond Cole and the legendary Too Cold Scorpio. And the way that Buffa was emotional after that match. He said to me later that night, like, it was at that moment that I felt like I finally made it. And Dustin felt the same thing. Dustin is,
I'm going to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen an arm drag countered into a roll-up like that.
a crucifix roll. But you're talking about two of the most athletically gifted young men in professional wrestling, and it is very rare for Waller to go into matches against people as athletically gifted as he.
He usually is. He usually outpaces his opponents.
Yep.
It's very far and few between people that can keep up with Dustin Waller. Damn near, dare I say, who are almost as fast, if not just a little faster.
I've spoken to Kylon, and Kylon has said that there are times in matches where he's got to stop and take a breath because even he can't keep up with Waller sometimes.
I'm still trying to catch my breath from the three-way dance at Lethal Leap Year that Dustin was a part of.
Well, both of these men came here to fight, and they are very evenly matched, as you've said. I mean, this is really a true test for either one of them. Waller's got speed, but he cannot claim to be the fastest man in the ring this time. It's really a toss-up.
.619 by Waller.
Wonder if he should call that a 203. Oh.
Waller looks like more of an 860 kind of guy.
867-5309.
Just give my number out like that?
I saw it on the bathroom wall before, right before I came up here.
Oh, yeah, that's... We're going to post that up after the show.
Whoa!
Oh! Oh! Buffa!
I know Olympic trained gymnasts that can't split as easily as that.
That's because in professional wrestling, you are looking at the greatest athletes pound for pound in the world.
Covered by Buffa, only a 2 count. But not only did that split, but did you see how he went with that cross body right to the ankle of Dustin Waller?
I've never seen a cankle cross body.
Well, and Brian, back me up on this. Chat me up. Traditionally, historically, the drop down was used as a defensive maneuver to stop the opponent from running off the ropes.
Absolutely, yes. Yes.
Beautiful springboard elbow by Dustin Waller.
It's meant to kind of cut off somebody's momentum, yes.
Right, nowadays, I mean, we're so used to seeing it as a transition maneuver in something that's happening in the ring, more so as a way for an opponent to avoid
Right.
His opponent. There's not many people that still use it as it was traditionally created as an offensive maneuver.
That's a great point because we've seen over the years so many really holds and moves that can be potentially devastating if they're done right, and they turn into transitional moves. You know, I mean, look at the DDT, for example. I mean, Jake knew how to put that thing on because it ended the match every time.
Float over suplex by Dustin Waller, near fall.
And a beautiful transition from that suplex right into the pin. No wasted motion.
Right, no showboating, just getting the job done. And also, I think that's because he takes people very seriously here. I mean, this is not somebody that you want to take lightly. You don't want to give him any room to breathe.
No, you got to stay on top of Buffa. Because if you don't, he's going right for your ankles again.
What a transition by Brian Solomon. That's why he's the professional that he is. No room to breathe in that side headlock.
I've been around a little bit.
Whoa!
Buffa up,
Caught himself.
rope.
Ric Flair eats your heart out.
Not even Flair caught himself like that. I'd like to see somebody do a face-first plant here in the mat.
Oh, beautiful counter by Dustin Waller.
Bufa went for some sort of somersault, springboard, something. I don't know what. Bufa with an offense as varied as the thesaurus. And yet Dustin somehow caught him in a counter Falcon Arrow.
I guess looking for lethal injection here. And Bufa had it scouted off the top. Wow!
The hang time. Listen, he almost went through the other side of the ring.
Yeah, really. I think Bufa. I think Bufa knocked his own wind out there for a second. Otherwise, he would have covered him even more quickly.
Listen, Bufa might be watching one too many Chris Hamrick matches. The way he almost tried to go through the ropes on the other side of the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who Chris Hamrick is, please look that man up.
Yes, Google it. Or put a search in on Twitter. 123 Kid. Trust me.
Echoing through the Devonshire Hall.
I know Dustin's a cardio guy, but I think after today he might want to take a couple of chest days.
I mean, in all seriousness, that is the trade-off, right? If you want to have speed like that, you're always going to sacrifice some speed the more mass that you put on.
Yeah. I think the only exception to that was someone like Rob Van Dam, who kind of was a bigger man, but so athletically gifted, he even had the speed to go along with it.
That's a great example, but even Rob had to make that trade-off, because you have to imagine if he had kept himself really, really lean, he would have been even faster than we've seen him be. But he had that perfect combination of power and speed.
Listen, Dustin likes to go. Oh my God! Dustin Waller may have decapitated himself on that second turnbuckle.
Yeah, Q's checking him out there.
Dustin Waller might not be home anymore.
We were covered by Bufa.
That's pure instinct on the kick out for Dustin Waller, because there's no way he's conscious after eating the second turnbuckle.
The lights might be on, but nobody's on.
Exactly, and you know, Bufa did the right thing there. You have to go in for the kill. You have to have that killer instinct if you want to win.
The way his neck snapped back.
He's still fighting.
Who is he fighting?
All three of them.
Hit the one in the middle.
And now throwing him into the top turnbuckle in the middle of his back. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about what the impact here is. When he hit that second turnbuckle, he whiplashed his cervical vertebrae, the vertebrae in your neck.
Yes.
And your top of your back. Oh! And then that whip into the top turnbuckle was directed at his mid to high back, those thoracic vertebrae that really control access to the lungs.
Well, he's just only now starting to come out of it. It took him quite a while to clear those cobwebs. Quite a while.
Jumping back elbow, Dustin Waller.
The adrenaline is fueling Waller right now. Face plant cover!
Like a tilt-a-whirl face buster.
I thought he had him there for sure.
Hamden, Connecticut, getting behind Big Match Dusty. Now, guys, I was about to say, he calls himself Big Match Dusty, and Bufa is really making him deliver on that name in the opening contest of Elevate 2.
Dustin setting him up. Bufa got a handful of tights. That's one way to counter the lethal injection.
Once again attacking that upper spine, that cervical and thoracic area.
Absolutely, and just as Waller was starting to come out of it too. Now he's back on rubber leg street here.
Rolling leg drop.
Bit of an homage to the Rolling Thunder by Rob Van Dam.
That's right, who we were just talking about.
I mean, you know, I'm somewhat good at my job.
You know, he wrote one of the introductions to one of my books, Rob.
I mean, you have like 12 books. I've barely been able to finish one.
Thank you. 6.
Yeah, Pete's been reading them to me at night.
I'm trying to do the audio book.
Yeah, he's
Okay. Do you tuck him in?
yeah, oh yeah.
The Velvety Baritone.
Oh, that's very nice. It is weird to hear my own voice on those things.
Kufa is looking for the end.
He is testing the limits of that name, Big Match Dust.
Oh, and what a counter by Dustin Waller.
Still couldn't get a 3. And he is concentrating those shots to the neck and shoulders of Waller.
Of course he is. Of course, that's the smart move.
Setting Dustin up top.
I worry about this. He has Dust where he wants him. Keep it in the ring. Keep on where you're going. I don't know why he feels he has to go up top here.
And it looks like he's second guessing himself a little bit. Did you see how he was kind of measuring the distance? I'm not quite sure he's got 100% of this. Clearly not now.
And this is not where you want to be losing the advantage. Oh, off the top rope.
Well, that's why they call it high risk.
But landed on his feet.
But ate a big boot by Dustin.
Oh my God! Jesus! Bufa with an enziguri went all the way up and flipped over the top rope.
Dustin has no idea where he is right now.
This is the second time Dustin has been knocked out cold in the match.
And this time it's outside the ring.
Oh my God! Big Bufa is looking impressive in his debut, fully in control of Big Match Dusty, who bounces up, beautiful springboard drop kick.
I don't know where he is finding this.
Oh my!
Taking those big steps on the stairway to heaven was Dustin Waller.
Measuring them right now.
Not enough in the tank to make the cover, though. That might have been it right there.
Both men are down. Q is up to a count of 5. Both men starting to make their ways to their feet.
No.
Dustin does not know where he is right now.
I think he spent half the match in that kind of condition.
He's been in this fugue state almost all match.
You have to wonder if Q is looking at this and wondering if he may need to call it. I guess as long as Waller keeps fighting back, he's okay.
Yeah, but as the referee, as the official in the match, you got to take the safety and wellness of the competitors into thought. I get it. You're their friend. You've been on the road with them. But you got to think of their health and wellness first.
That's very true. A lot of times referees, they don't want to have to face the guy in the back after the match, after they called it, but health comes first. Speaking of health, boy, Bufa is not... Oh.
Again! A very
The tide switching in this match so fast and furious, I can't even keep track of it.
Dustin Waller caught again. Buffa has that lethal injection so well scouted.
And Buffa again, that aggressiveness in the corner. Those kicks to the neck and head area.
Oh, this has got to be.
Oh,
Man.
my God. Waller just a sitting duck.
A gravity-assisted stalling suplex. What goes up? Oh, come down.
Gravity by Big Buffa. And Dustin Waller kicks out.
Are you kidding me?
What otherworldly, what supernatural force is possessing Dustin Waller right now that is causing him to be able to kick out of the immense punishment that Buffa has inflicted on him?
And Buffa got a hold of the ropes there. Looks like he's trying to drag his body out of the ring. He's not trying to climb the... He
Buffa
is.
going to the top rope.
This is not a title match, ladies and gentlemen. There are no stipulations attached to this. There is no winner gets everything. This is just the opening match of BST Elevate 2.
Oh, Dustin Waller. Oh, God. Oh, God. Dustin lands on his feet. Oh, my God.
Oh! A rolling DVD. Super
It
kick.
is. Injection.
Injection.
1, 2. And Buffa gets the shoulder up.
There is a very short list of men who have ever kicked out of a lethal injection.
Well, we just added a name to that list. And Waller is going through that moment right now. What do I have to do?
And again, ladies and gentlemen, this is just the opening match of BST Elevate 2.
Dustin signaling, he's going up top.
Listen, I know that there's the nomenclature in professional wrestling is the first match has got to set the stage for the show. But who the hell is following this?
Dustin going up top, he's looking for the Mamba Splash. Buffa again, one of those educated capoeira kicks.
The fans here in Hamden absolutely getting a WrestleMania-worthy match.
A Razor's Edge power bomb.
Buffa going up top.
Caught him with the knees.
Oh, a super lethal injection from the outside. Dustin going up top. The Mama Splash.
Cover!
And big match, Dusty has done it.
Got him. And a rightful standing ovation, which I have to say is for both men as it should be. But Dustin Waller is the man that now climbs that ladder of contention. After a match like this, talk about getting back to the top of the mountain. This is how you do it.
A win like this is like taking the ski lift up the first half of the mountain. These two men left everything out there. And like you said, Pete, this is just the opener. We have so much more in store. We've got Lucas Chase versus Griffin McCoy.
No.
Oh my God.
Just take this in for a moment, Manny. Like, just take in what we just witnessed. In the immortal words of Al Michaels, can you believe what you just saw?
There you
I
go.
saw it with my own two eyes next to you, Pete, and I don't believe what I just saw.
A show of sportsmanship. They're truly brothers in arms.
I don't know how Waller is walking, let alone standing.
I don't know if he knows.
And if someone new comes here and tears the damn house down, the crowd chants, please come back.
The BST faithful will welcome you back with open arms, Big Boofa.
What a win by Dustin Waller. What a debut performance by Big Boofa.